Hello, everybody. Welcome to Blood and Popcorn. I am TJ Rotell, and with me tonight, as always, the one, the only Demogorgon, Denise Pantoja. Denise, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you.
What a night we have in store for the 29ers this evening. Gang, It is the week we give thanks. It is the Thanksgiving week, the Monday before the Tuesday, before the Wednesday, before the day
Thursday.
of Thanksgiving. And we chose not one, but two very, very special movies.
Themed? They're themed.
They are themed.
May I, TJ?
Denise, please tell us.
I just wanted to say, first off, as always, supreme congratulations to the team that made this for getting a movie made. Because you know what? Doesn't always happen. And kudos to you for making one and then a second one. That's great. That being said, I just wanted to say I'm sorry. I should have probably warned everybody more. I forgot just how offensive this movie was, and then realized I don't think I'd seen the second / number 3 all the way through. So that's on me for not communicating well enough just how wild this ride would be.
I mean, wild is correct. Have we even mentioned what we're watching yet, though, Denise? Do we dare provoke the curse and let the people at home know? We watched tonight, just now, the reason we're a little late, not one, but two movies, Thankskilling and Thankskilling 3. You know, you might be thinking to yourself, why Thankskilling 3, TJ? Why would they skip the sequel? Because they chose to. Because they're either mad geniuses or entirely far too disturbed. But
we can't talk about that one yet.
No, certainly not. There's a time and a place for everything, and the time and the place to talk about Thankskilling 3 is after we discuss the cult hit, the ultra micro low budget splatterfest old school horror romp that is Thankskilling.
Splatterfest is right.
It's a good amount.
Yes. You're right. People might be discovering us and not have followed the socials. I apologize for not mentioning the title. I guess my first words when we started the movie were, "Oh, tits just up front, huh?" And then your reaction to that was,
it's right there on the poster.
It's right there on the poster.
Yeah,
it says it.
They say it right on the poster. It literally says, warning, boobs in the first seconds.
Oh, they use the word boobs?
Yeah, boobs in the first second, exclamation point, right there at the top of the poster.
Mm-hmm.
Not trying to hide it.
Oh, I see it.
Strong.
That's right. Yeah. And it's a nice, like, long shot as well. We're really establishing.
You're getting your money's worth, you know.
All in one. And that's it, right? There's no other nudity?
I don't recall there being any other nudity.
I don't think so.
The movie's one sex scene has
a clothed.
The woman is clothed in that.
Right.
You know.
So, I mean, they just took like all of the possibilities of nudity and put it just right in the front.
Yeah, they said, you know what we're going to do? We're going to get it all out of the way now because this is a serious movie and it's got a serious plot and a serious story and serious actors. And we know we got to get it. We got to get our money somehow, some way.
Right.
So boobs in the first second of the film. Get it out of the way. Now you're right. Now you're right in the story. You're right in it now.
Right. Because as we've discussed previously, nudity is a big money grab in the horror genre, oftentimes.
Yeah, it is. And I don't know if that was necessarily the case here.
I
tonight with
don't
Thankskilling, or if it was just
think
because listen, not to jump ahead too far, but in Thankskilling 3, we get a peek into the director's mind a bit more, and I really do believe this, that I think watching Thankskilling 3 immediately after Thankskilling 1 will make you want to go back and maybe understand the humor of Thankskilling 1 a bit better, because it's there. Like, it's obvious to anyone watching that this movie's humor is a big part of the script and of the movie they're trying to make. Like, they seem very self-aware of the film they're doing,
oh yeah.
and I love and respect that. That's my favorite kind of movie, when the people making it know, like, we have no. I think the budget for this was listed as $3,500.
That is correct. I read that as well.
Like, oh my god, like, I couldn't imagine. Like, that's got it, because I know I read the director, a gentleman by the name of Jordan Downey, hand sculpted the turkey puppet in his room.
Oh, shut up.
So that saved a bunch of money, and
No, I
then
said, shut up.
Oh, all right.
I'm just kidding.
I'll shut up. No, it's
That's cool.
yeah. I mean, and that's how you got to do it. Like, if you don't have any money to make the movie, you have to make the movie you can make, and that entails, like, hand sculpting your puppet, and
That's great. Yeah, okay, yeah. I can't say it yet until we talk about the second one or the third, whatever. But yes. So yes. Sorry. I interrupted you.
No, it's
Carry
all
on.
it. Listen, 'tis the season to interrupt when we're talking about Thankskilling.
When we're talking about a murderous turkey.
Not just a murderous turkey avenging
Yes, he's an avenging
souls
turkey.
of those murdered in the name of Thanksgiving. I mean,
Yes.
It's got heart. It's got a political message.
Little statement there.
Little statement.
And so early. This was 2008.
Yeah, they were ahead of their time.
Ahead
I
of the
think.
curve.
But yeah, so this turkey, evil turkey, arguably evil. I mean, he's an asshole, whether he's evil or not. He's
a
a real
douchebag.
piece of shit.
He's a real piece of shit for sure.
And he comes back after a dog tinkles, old Flashy tinkles on his, like, totem.
Do we know why the tinkling wakes him up?
I think
it's the
disrespect.
because it was disrespectful.
Yeah, it's
Gotcha.
the disrespect. The whole "I'm gonna piss on your grave" and then you'll come back as a murderous demon turkey.
I don't think the dog knew what he was doing, but
you never know. You never know, Denise. Dogs are intelligent beings, and I don't know.
they are.
But yeah, so we're in the modern times now. You've got this old hermit who I think is named Hermit in the movie.
Yes,
that's Hermit. He swears vengeance. He is honor bound to avenge his fallen friend in old Flashy. So he sets out on a journey to destroy the turkey. Meanwhile, the turkey is hunting a group of kids.
College students?
College for sure.
A couple 35-year-old college students.
And these guys are great. Like, you got the jock, you got the redneck, you got the nerd, you got the slutty girl, and you got the nerdy girl. And it is like the quiet girl. And it's just, they all play their part so well. Like,
it's literally like example jock, example nerdy girl. You know what I mean? Like, it's to the T.
It's to the T. To the T. Yeah, and then we see a whole bunch of other murders occur. The turkey racks up a pretty substantial body count for being a normal sized demon turkey. It's not like this is like a giant turkey.
Right.
Like, he's pretty big, but he's like, turkey sized. So he ranks in that small killer category of like Chucky and Puppet Master and the like. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it takes a lot for those guys to do their job. and do the murder
And do it
because,
well.
do it well. Um, yeah, so this is where we find ourselves in the middle of Thanksgiving. College kids out for Thanksgiving break, baby, and they're off to have a good time. And they're beset upon by this turkey, who, by the way, is a dick. We're gonna say that a few more times in the show.
He's just a
Um,
douche. Yeah.
yeah, but here's the thing: like right away, you get what movie you're watching. Like, and if you're a fan of like grindhouse movies or like real bad B horror, like the stuff that like it's like a pug, like it's so ugly it's cute, you know what I mean, like that kind of horror, then this is the kind of movie for you. It's kind of a love letter in that way. It's
Oh my
got bad
gosh.
acting, it's got bad lighting and cinematography, and it's just like the puppet is like
So bad.
is not well built, obviously built by the director. But yeah, I don't know.
Well,
It's
real quickly, I want to go back to this pug thing. Uh, I know we don't we don't have a rating system anymore, but I feel like we should do something where it's like, okay, from 1 to 5, like how many pugs? 1 out of 5 pugs,
yeah,
and 5 being the most pugs. It's like the most like bad. It's kind of good B horror kind of thing.
yeah,
So I think that I mean this is like 10 out of 5 pugs, right?
yeah. This has a lot of pugs stacking up because
A lot of
it's
potential.
it's real bad. Like,
It's
but it's really good. It reminds me of a movie called Jack Frost that has a very similar tone, which maybe we'll cover in December when Blood and Popcorn comes back full time
I feel like we
for the
should.
holidays. But it has, like, you've ever seen Jack Frost, not the Michael Keaton one, but the one where there's a killer snowman
I was
running
gonna ask,
amok
wasn't Michael
in a
Keaton in
town.
there?
Yeah, no, very sad movie. It always makes me cry. Um, but yeah, so like it's got a very similar sense of humor in that like it's very punny, and the characters are all pretty self-aware that they're bad actors, and they're having fun with it, and that's really endearing. Um, but yeah, like, but it's just like I mean, like you wonder what a guy like this does with um real
Money.
money. Like, and we know in the third one it's
We
got a
kind of discover that, right?
much bigger budget than it had in the sequel, because it's actually Thanksgiving 3, The Search for
Thanks,
Thanksgiving, or
killing.
Thanksgiving 2. Yeah, Thanksgiving coming soon from the makers of Valentine's Day and New Year's Eve. Come Thanksgiving.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, so it's like the humor is very specific, and I
It's
I, I wonder,
yes.
yeah,
I I have to say, right? It is incredibly crude and incredibly offensive for several different reasons.
oh, trigger
Um,
warning all day.
all day.
It's
It's
it's it's got
it's
all the stuff you don't want to see.
um a lot of very outdated comedy references in that, it was super funny to say this 13
In
to
2008, 2009.
50 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um, but it's an original concept. It's about an avenging turkey who is fucking brutal. Okay.
brutal. Guy's a
He is
fucking monster.
he is. He's like a fucking serial killer, okay? The way this turkey thinks.
Yeah,
Um, and some of the things that he does, like just brutal. And and has one of the best catchphrases. Um, and TJ, since you introduced me to this movie originally, I'm gonna let you say it.
all right. For those of you with their speakers on and small children in the room, lower your speakers a bit. If it's gobble gobble,
NSFW.
motherfucker. Um, it's the first time I heard that turkey utter the words Gobble gobble, motherfucker. I laughed. I use a photo from Thankskilling 3 that I turned into a Thanksgiving card, and I usually post it on social media on Thanksgiving. Um, you know, because this movie has a very special place in my heart. There's not a lot of Thanksgiving horror out there.
That's
There
true.
are like
That's
a
very
few
true.
movies, but like this one really hammers home with the Thanksgiving. Especially the sequel. It's got a heavy Thanksgiving theme.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
and a Revolutionary War theme as well, which is odd. Puppets. It's very. I can't wait to talk about Thanksgiving 3. Well, this cast is stacked, Denise. It's got all the greats.
okay.
It's
I
got
might.
everybody's favorite Wanda Lust as the Naked Pilgrim. Um,
Um, I'm not familiar with Wanda Lust.
well, you'll have to check
TJ.
her out. We've got Natasha Cordova as Allie, Lindsay Anderson as Kristen, Lance Predmore as Johnny, Aaron Ringster Carlson as Billy, General
And
Bastard, Oscar the Hermit. General Bastard did music
I was going to
for
say
this
that. Yeah.
movie, and that's who played the Hermit, General Bastard.
General Bastard.
Man, that
And
guy's great. What a fucking great character, and what a outstanding performance by General Bastard as the
oh,
Hermit.
yeah. And Billy was one of your favorites too, right?
Yeah, Billy's great. Billy reminds me of like someone watched Varsity Blues and was like, I'm gonna do Billy Bob, but
Joe.
as like even bigger redneck. Uh, you know,
He was great. He was one of the more convincing actors.
yeah,
Everybody else was very much a caricature
yeah.
of the particular um tropes they were playing, but I think that they were purposefully bad. I
I
maybe
mean, I
I
think it
think
was probably a combination of the two,
right.
where they weren't probably the best actors. On $3,500 to get a cast that's 20 some people deep with a main cast that's like 7 people deep.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like
That's
that's
true.
that's stretching a dollar in a very far manner.
Yep.
Um, you know, but some of these guys, this was their only gig. This
Yeah,
this is what they did. They did this,
I
and then
I
they
saw
moved on.
that, and then they moved on
Yeah.
doing other things.
Yep. Yep.
Um, yes.
Sad stuff.
Yes. So if you haven't watched it and you plan on watching it, um, I'm sure we've spoiled a bunch already, but
Oh yeah, we
whole
can't do
whole show
anything right.
spoiler. Um, there are things to be aware of. Yes, breastises in the first like 25 seconds straight, practically. I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't time it. Um,
Jeez, there with a stopwatch. Go. Staring
there's
down, looking, shaking her head disappointedly. That's terrible.
no. I nudity doesn't disappoint me. Um, its its use often disappoints me. The reason behind it. I'm not inherently against nudity. Um, there's some bestiality.
Little bit of bestiality, yeah, yeah. Little turkey, on human action.
Yeah, yeah, that was unexpected, and um, I don't know what to say about it. Um, I don't. I mean,
It's a hard
it's
thing to discuss.
to discuss for sure. It's
Um,
it it's one of those things where it's like it wasn't. It feels gratuitous, like, but uh, definitely gives you more of an idea of what that fucking character is. And by that fucking character, I mean a murderous avenging turkey.
Turkey doing what
So
it
right
takes.
there, you're like, uh, yeah, wow. I will say this movie is certainly one of those where you literally throw out the window your suspension of disbelief. You
Oh
forget
yeah.
you've ever had it.
This turkey pulls guns out of thin air, knives, a hatchet at one point,
Shoots guns,
shoots guns, doesn't have
um,
fingers, has
or opposable
feathers as
thumbs.
wings, but
Yeah.
still man. So you got to suspend a lot of disbelief. You got to take that disbelief and you got to send it to the principal's office for misbehaving and give it a nice 7-day suspension because otherwise you're not going to make it through this movie. It is fucking out there. It's so out
Yes.
there.
And if you take this and multiply it by 100, you've got the sequel.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, I
I
can't
have
wait.
to say though, there is a part where Turkey has committed a murder, and he um Nicolas Cage, John Travolta's
Face
the
off.
guy, he takes his face off
Yeah.
and he wears it and then poses as the character and
As the sheriff. Yeah.
as the sheriff, as Allie's father, I think.
I don't remember their names.
And right there, for giving that a shot, I just spit everywhere. Sorry, I'm so excited about this. I say my fucking hat is off to the filmmaker.
Oh
Like
man.
that right there is like, holy shit. Like that's one of those moments where you're watching these B movies and you're like, or you're watching, independent horror movies or I mean, yeah, I don't think you'd see this in a regular movie. Independent horror movies, and you're like, holy fuck.
Well, then you really get like the gloves are off at that point. Like
The audacity.
we're all along for the ride at that point. We all bought our ticket. We all got on the coaster and it's ratcheted up and now we're descending the coaster. We're about to go start the ride. And seeing him wear a human face like it's
And pull it off.
Devil's Rejects or Leatherface and he pulls it off and like he's still a turkey. Like the face is
She bends
loosely
over,
slung across his turkey
give him a
face,
kiss.
and he's got feathers, and he's wearing a hat, and my God, he can't.
Dad, do you look different? He takes the hat off, and she's like, "Oh, you got a haircut." I mean, listen, that right there, I applaud.
Oh God, it's
the audacity there.
That's like such a brave like. I don't know if I want to
What?
call. I don't know if I want to reference Jordan Downey, writer director of the Thankskilling series, as a as a creative genius, but it's inspiring to me when someone throws all of their fucks out the window and just tries something crazy. I love that. I love that vibe so much. It's one of the reasons I love this movie so much is because like it's fearless, like yeah, there's some shit in there that wouldn't fly today and we all know why. We don't have to talk about it, but like
or that shouldn't
yeah.
fly.
Well, I mean, yeah,
Like a
obviously,
turkey. Like a turkey doesn't fly.
Yeah, but like, it's like it's reckless creativity.
Yes. Reckless abandonment of the constraints that are put on artists.
Well,
creatives,
why can't
societal
he take on the persona of the sheriff
and just
by
get
just
away
putting
with
a
it?
mask on his face? Why can't he? And the only answer to that was, well, as long as the characters agree with it, as long as they say it's true in the movie. And they did. They all played it up and no one budged. And man, it was just fucking great. It's my favorite part of the whole movie, I think. In the reveal, he's so shocked, like, oh, you're not the sheriff. You're Turkey. Like, oh no. like Clark Kent's glasses fell off and everyone in the crowd went, oh my God, it's Superman.
Yep.
It's that kind of reveal.
It's yeah. me see. I wrote some notes and I'm like, you're like watching, like you were saying, like it's all bad. And I think a lot of it was on purpose, and out of necessity. Lighting, there was none.
Yeah.
Um, the writing too, especially in some parts, I'm like, did he do this on purpose? He had to do this on purpose, where he's like, uh,
Absolutely. All the
um,
flashbacks and shit.
what
Like,
is it?
yeah.
So tired of this stupid turkey playing games with us like we're puppets. What was the one where she's like, "Hi, Dad, we'd like to look at some of your book collection or something." Damn it, I thought I wrote it down. It was really great.
Oh, I don't
Um,
remember.
the, I, I mean, yeah, it's
But
pretty bad.
you brought up a good point during the movie. You'd mentioned that when they said, "Well, we don't need to go to a library. We'll just go to my dad's basement. He's got a giant collection of books." And you're like, "Oh yeah, because you couldn't afford to shoot in a library." And it's
Nobody would
like,
give you permission to shoot in a
yeah,
library.
like absolutely.
There
And
you go.
that's like, like I'm such a firm believer of that filmmaking methodology where you can fix it with a line. Like, yeah, like
Oh yeah,
we absolutely need to find this book. It absolutely needs to be in a collection of books, and it needs to happen at this part of the movie. What are we gonna do? We can't get the library downtown. Why don't we just have one of the actors say, "My dad has
my
a big collection because we
got a
have
big
a
collection of
basement.
books.
Like we can redress the basement, put
It's a
bookshelves in there.
garage.
Yeah, like,
Okay.
and that's it. And oh my god, it's just it's smart filmmaking. $3,500
Oh, fuck,
on
man.
this
And
movie.
$3,500, and I don't know how popular it is cult wise, but it is so much of a cult hit that they were able to kickstart money for the sequel.
112K plus kickstarting Thankskilling 3. And
I mean,
it's
what is that? How many times
well,
do
you
the
gotta look at
math?
the campaign, right, and see like how much of that was like a $10,000 donation, like because you'll notice, right, like
Oh, what a lovely house.
some of the folks at the end of Thankskilling 3 look like they might have been high level contributors to the Kickstarter. Like
The
they're all getting killed by
end.
turkey in the montage, and it's like
Oh,
when we're seeing through the void and we're seeing through like
I think I
the
missed that
Thankskilling
part.
2.
Sorry.
Yeah, like we'll talk about it more in Thankskilling 3,
Three.
but yeah, it's just a weird ass Thanksgiving movie, and you've got this turkey who he very quickly takes on a very like post Nightmare on Elm Street 2 Freddy Krueger vibe to him, where he's like spitting bad puns like "Welcome to prime time, bitch."
Didn't he spit bad puns in the first one too, though?
Yeah, but
Or
they really started to ratchet up in
like
3.
lean into it? Okay.
Yeah. Freddy was still pretty fucking scary in Nightmare 2. Ripping out of that poor boy. But he becomes very likable because he's a weird zany character, and he almost takes on that horror trope of the villain becoming the one you cheer for in the movies, like almost like it was designed that way based on how basic archetypal characters we have in our main cast.
Likable in the third one?
No, likable in general, like not likable, but
Oh, okay.
like listen, Freddy Krueger was a pedophile murderer, right?
Yeah, we tend to forget about the whole
People wear
pedophile.
him on fucking t-shirts and have his poster on their wall.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like
Uh-huh.
this is not a new concept in modern horror.
No,
Like,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
but
I thought you were
it is
talking
something
specifically about the
that
third one
no, I was saying that Freddy Krueger in
or second one.
general transcended the visage of monster and
Yes.
started to become like an anti-hero.
Yes,
He
yes,
was
yes.
someone that people cheered for in the movie theaters. People didn't dress up as Johnny Depp. They dressed up as Freddy.
Right. I'm so sorry. I was talking about Turkey.
Oh, yeah. No, well, I'm saying Turkey very quickly started to adapt that type of like villainy, where he's got that like evil charm to him. Like I think he's like, he's fast talking. He's got puns. He's got one-liners.
He's got jokes.
He's got jokes. You know what I mean? And I think that's the smart way to do it because he's a turkey. Like take a page out of Chucky's book,
Yeah.
and make him a foul-mouthed, very blue, very off-color stand-up comedian with a knife, and a shotgun. And I think it works, about as well as a movie about a killer turkey can.
Sure. Sure. Um, have we said all we need to say about Thankskilling? Um,
I want to say one more thing. The score on this movie fucking slaps, man. The main theme for Thankskilling, this like it's like boom, 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 like just like very minor chord progression stuff, but it hits all of my like taste buds, all of my musical taste buds, very
all of
very
your
clean.
audio sensors.
Yeah, and I'm just like, man, I love this fucking theme song. Like, I gotta reach out to Jordan Downey and see if I can get an MP4 of that theme song, because it slaps. But that's it. Like, in the whole score is custom. Like, this is like General Bastard
Mm-hmm.
did a song for this. We said earlier, and it looks like a bunch of people from this dude knew you
Yeah.
know
Like maybe some
that
local
made the score, but it's
bands.
pretty good. Like it's a
Yeah.
good score for this movie specifically.
Mm-hmm. I I
So
think
dry.
that oh
So
God.
dry.
Okay. Why don't you have a drink of water?
I did. Take
Um
over, D.
I think that for as much as it was made for what it is, and for how many ideas out there never get made, like this is a what a success. What a success story, that it garnered such a following that they were able to kickstart the sequel. And it is inspiring, and it's exciting to see because horror fans are very, very committed and very loyal. So it's just really, oh, it's always exciting when you see something that isn't a big blockbuster move forward.
Uh
Um, and it's just always exciting to see things get made, especially when you're like, shit, that only cost you that much. And this became a stepping stone for you in your career. Like he's made several short films, um, and Jordan Downey has, and he has one that came out that we're going to have to watch in 2018, that is on Shutter right now, and it's gotten good reviews from what I've read. So we'll talk about that at the end, but I mean, it's just always good to see um, this kind of success from people who did it themselves.
yeah. Um, I forgot I had an announcement at the
You have an
top of the
announcement?
show. I did. I'll make it now for everyone watching. Um, so I noticed today, as I was getting set up for the stream, that
Dave?
I now have the option to put more emotes in the tier 1 sub slot. So I took the tier 2 and 3 sub slots and I got rid of those and I put all of the emotes and I brought the void back, and all of the emotes are now available
Yes.
to tier 1 subs. So enjoy those. Use them in
Yay.
chat. Have fun with them. Share them with your
Oh, how
friends.
great.
But
I guess
yeah,
we'll just have to get more made.
yeah, it's and I do. We got one more slot for tier 1, and then we can get like gold editions of something. So it's like, if unless you really want it, you don't really need it. But that was always my desire, was to give all the emotes at level 1. Like I think that's a like the tier 1 stuff is the sweet spot, I think,
Mm-hmm.
on Twitch for me. I think that's like
Yes.
where it feels like good, you know?
Yeah,
And I feel like having the ability to give people more for that is an awesome idea. And I'm so glad that I now have that option. So look for
that's
more
fabulous.
emotes in the future and enjoy those emotes there in chat.
Speaking of announcements and movies and Channel 29, did you want to remind people about what's happening in like a week or
Oh
two?
yeah, I forgot. Oh, and I totally forgot to load the card up. But check the socials. Yeah, starting
Just no.
December 1st. Yep, the
Boom.
very first day of December at 8, I think.
Who
Eight,
schedules this shit?
eight maybe. Uh, no, 7. Starting December 1st at 7.
Eastern?
It's Wednesdays, 7
East
Eastern, starting
Eastern.
December 1st. It's Beer Me and a Christmas Tree. Our Channel 29 holiday programming, where
A
you can
TJ Rotell
see,
special.
yes, me at a fireside, cracking into some of my favorite winter brews as I do a live watch along with you good folks at home of some of my favorite holiday movies. And we'll be announcing what the first
Oh,
one is next week soon and what beer we'll be having. So, yeah, if you guys want to come hang out, that's going to be like, oh, nice. That's going to be fun
oh
because
God, I'm stuck.
it'll be more like riff tracks than it is watch and discuss.
Right.
But yeah, I got to get the Christmas tree up. I've got it.
That's
It's
great.
beautiful. You're going to love it. But that's
It's
it.
so good.
Dee, would you like to continue on with the show?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. The show must go on. So let's pull our bootstraps up and get our baster rockets, get ready to fly to the moon with Thankskilling 3. Come on, Dee. I'll let you take the wheel at the top of this. Tell the good folks at home who didn't get the honor of watching Thankskilling 3 end to end what it's about.
Let me just start off by saying Thanksgiving 3 is the second, it's the sequel. And I'll let TJ go into the plot, but my thoughts are Thanksgiving 3. It's the kind of movie that if you go to the bathroom and forget to pause, you'll have no idea what the fuck is going on when you come back. Just
Yeah.
about zero. Also, if you don't walk away and don't forget to pause and you just watch it, sometimes you feel that way.
Yeah. So listen. Here's the thing.
Again, fucking amazing. You got it made. It's awesome.
So if you're a fan, so Thanksgiving 3 gets like a 40% or how much? 40%, 400% increase
How
in
many
budget?
Yeah, is it
3,500 to
400?
112,000. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
It
got to be
gets a
400%.
massive budget by comparison. It'd be like starting with $1 million and all of a sudden having a fucking $1 billion to make your movie. Like it's such a life-changing shift in how you make the movie because now you can hire a full crew and a
And you can
full
see it.
cast and you could pay people and get like real actors and real costumes and real puppets. So I'm going to just say like fair warning, Thanksgiving 3 is a 90 plus minute acid trip. From end to end, it is madness. It's Sparta. But I genuinely believe it is, and I think Denise may not agree entirely here, because as similar as we are, we even when Glenn's here, who is off with his new job. Congratulations, Glenn. He'll be back soon, but he's over at G4 now, so good for Glenn. But I we do have things we like about movies and things we don't. We don't all agree on every movie we've ever seen. When I see a movie jam packed with this much chaos and madness, I can only choose to believe that it's entirely by design, because there are creators out there like Lasagna Cat and
Ow.
Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared and Too Many Cooks, like, that make this real weird, meta, crazy, dark, twisted shit that I, as a creator, can very much relate to, because
Sure.
I see it and it makes me want to be like, yay! Because it's so fucking batshit crazy.
Okay. Yes. Yes. As a creator, this movie makes me, as a creator slash creative, makes me go, wow. As a viewer, it also makes me go, wow, but not in a good way. So there are different ways to appreciate this. And while, yes, it can be by design, it doesn't, just because it's by design doesn't mean that the design has worked. Um, for me, this one, like you said, it looks so much better. The acting is great. The puppets, like, amazing, like so many different characters. But to me, this kind of felt like a reel. It felt like it was every fucking cool, crazy character, every hilarious kind of skit idea that these guys ever had thrown in. And not that everything has to make sense, not that everything has to be explained, but it should feel cohesive. Fucking Velocipaster, like, come on. But there was like Kung Fury, as crazy as that was, as what was the word that you used, chaotic as it was, there was, from what I recall, I haven't seen it in a while and I tend to remember things incorrectly, there was a cohesiveness to it. This felt a bit more disjointed to me. And while I am a fan, listen, I can laugh at fart and dick jokes with the best of them. um there was a lot that felt like a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it was like, it didn't feel like it was like pushing the boundaries in like a South Park way where it's like trying to make a point. It felt like it was just pushing the boundaries.
Well,
Does that make sense?
what I would say it feels like is um, South Park without the social commentary. Like, it's that kind of humor without the meaning behind it. Like, South Park tells, they're masterclass storytellers. Like, they're able to weave
Mm-hmm.
political commentary and satire into every word of every episode of South Park. They do it by consuming Paris Hilton into someone's asshole, or
My God.
making a talking piece of shit at Christmas time.
Right.
Like,
Even
they're
they're a bit too crude sometimes. Yes.
I'm not going to say anything about being too crude, because I like trauma movies, which is, again, another reason why I probably like this a little more than you. Like, this is
Mm-hmm.
in my wheelhouse of the kind of movies I like. Um, but yeah, it's just like you there's a line, right? In, like, to make this movie, you have to cross it. And the only way, once you're past that line, there's no coming back from it. So
Mm-hmm.
the only way out is through. And that's what this felt like to me. It felt like a snowball turning into a boulder, into an avalanche of insanity. Because it's like, well, we said in space in the first one, to be continued in space. So what if we played on that, like, and then it's just like a bunch of friends, like you'd said in earlier on in the show and tonight, going like, yeah, and then what if? Oh, and then what if? Which
Mm-hmm.
is very similar to how the South Park writing room works.
Okay. Okay. Carry on.
No,
And
that's
then
it.
I'll. And I posed this question. I'm not saying yes or no, but is this type of humor, is this type of crudeness without purpose? Is it just vomiting bile?
It's
And
certainly a very acquired taste for comedy. Um, like I'm not always a huge fan of it. Like I
mhm.
appreciate these kind of movies, but I don't watch them all the time. Like Tromeo and Juliet is a fucking foul movie. Um, but I love it for what it is because it's an insane acid trip of a movie. But yeah, like I don't love Thankskilling 3 by any stretch of the imagination. Um, but there's something endearing to me about it that makes me go like, yeah, like good for you, man. Good for you.
Sure. I loved pieces of it. Um I loved that they were, you know, pulling out original characters and trying to be creative. But put together, for me, I had a hard time getting through it.
Yeah. Um yeah, I mean I initially started out uh watching it and going kind of like, "Oh man, this is going to be one of those." And then about halfway through the movie, something shifted for me and I started to laugh a bit more and then I started to giggle a bit more and then I was like rooting for the characters. Like it's not a horror movie. Like it has gore, but it's more sci-fi than it is horror.
Mm-hmm.
Um and like it also has like shades of like Meet the Feebles for me in here. Puppets doing crazy shit. Like and then some of the puppets too each have their own kind of homage, that very like Sesame Street looking puppet or like Muppet
Mm-hmm.
Babies puppet, and then the grandma was it Flois?
Flois. Mm-hmm.
It has a very splitting image, or spitting image, like very fleshy, over exaggerated cartoon puppet.
Yeah.
It's just I think it's a shotgun spray of madness, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, there's something very endearing about it to me.
Cool.
Well, well, like you said, I mean, it's it's hands down better in every category from a technical aspect that there is in a movie. Like every single, it's shot better. The equipment's better. The lighting's
Mm-hmm.
better. The sound is better. The acting is better. The puppets are better. The turkey puppet looks fucking badass. Like they really did the turkey puppet up right. And it comes in a couple flavors. You get Terminator turkey at the end, who's really cool.
Right.
Um, but yeah,
And that's just an interesting reminder. I know we don't rate movies anymore, and this is probably partially why, because this would rank high technically, but the enjoyability for me would be much lower than any of the other scores. But yeah, things like the the puppets, like they were all incredibly unique and cool. um but there was just so much that I couldn't get on board with, and it just didn't feel like one movie to me.
oh
it
yeah,
it it felt like it felt like a bunch of um there was that one part that they have that commercial, and I was like, well, this is kind of like Kentucky Fried Movie ish.
Yeah,
um but um but not but not.
but not. Yeah,
I'll just
Kentucky
leave it
Fried
at but
Movie
not.
was pretty. It was a bunch of sketches sewn together. This is not that.
Right.
This is a movie about a puppet girl looking for her mind
Mm-hmm.
that looks a hell of a lot like a uterus, a Muppet uterus, fallopian
Is
tubes.
that a commentary about women
I don't know. I don't know. That's the thing.
that
I
we
don't
think
know.
with our uterus,
Yeah, the
perhaps?
robot that has a vortex in his butt, a space earthworm. I mean, it's got like a
Oh.
cast of like it's got like a labyrinth level cast of puppet characters for its one or two human characters. Like this
Mm-hmm.
movie
Mm-hmm.
has two human actors in it,
It's true.
and everyone else is a
There's a
puppet of some kind.
there's a singing fly, a singing cockroach.
Yeah,
I mean, you have to applaud the creativity, but again, the actual assemblage is not I'm not on board for that.
yeah. It's like I said, it's an acquired taste. You have to.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Yeah.
everybody likes trauma. You know,
Right. And
not
it
everybody's a
is.
fan of that type of movie because it's a lot. Like, listen,
It's
it's very offensive.
very offensive. Like
Like,
even more so than the first one, which
oh
when I
yeah,
resaw it and I was like, oh shit, I probably should have warned people more. I was like, holy fuck.
yeah,
When you see this second
it's
one.
very offensive, and it's very dirty and very,
Mm-hmm.
very crude.
Yes.
Um, but you know, some people are like that. That's what they want to put out into the world. Um,
um, but yeah. um,
yeah,
but again, like as far as like being a filmmaker, being a creative, I applaud um everything that went into it. I mean, because yeah, I TJ and I were talking and I was like, well, it kind of felt like it was like amazing. We made all of this like 400% over the what it cost to make the first one. What do you even do? Let's put all of our ideas out there. um which is it's got to be really exciting to be able to express yourself in that way.
yeah, and
But
that's from someone who has a very weird and twisted sense of humor. Uh, I just think it's a it's a standout in its class.
Mhm.
Um, in the horror genre in general, maybe not, but I think that's mostly because it's only got like 1/5 horror in it.
Yeah. And it
So
doesn't even have turkey in it that much.
yeah, well the focus,
Most of
yeah, like well, I mean, we do. I will say this about it: we get more of like a hero's journey story out of this one. Like there's a final girl. It's a puppet, but there's a final girl.
Mhm.
There's um, you know, this innocent that's sent on a journey to reclaim something they've lost. Being
Right.
got there's even a wise old man. Like this is the literal
Mm,
hero's journey as
that's true.
told through puppets and two human actors. Like it's a fucking Muppet movie. Like
Yeah.
that's what it feels like. Like the only other human actor in this is the naked woman at the top of the movie floating through space in a suit that has her breasts exposed. And that's just like
You got
you
to love
know,
consistency.
you gotta love it for the fans, right? You're able to raise 112 grand on
Mhm.
thanks off the back of Thankskilling. Like,
I
yeah,
mean,
man, hell yeah. Like, good for
yes.
you. Good for
Congratulations
you.
cuz that's amazing.
Yeah.
Um
I'd make a movie with old Joshua or Jordan Downey. Like
Or Josh.
I'd make a movie with Jordan Downey, but I would definitely have to turn down some of the humor a bit,
Right.
because it's just not appropriate to say. We have better insults we can use on people now, and better words to
Hmm.
call people that do the job, that don't
Yeah.
hurt a bunch of folks. So,
Um,
but
I like to
otherwise,
call
I'd love
people
to pick the dude's brain apart and see how
a
he works.
toilet brush.
Toilet
You
brush
absolute,
is
you absolute
functional
toilet
and
brush.
covered in shit, much like myself on a Monday night. um,
Wait, why am I laughing at that?
but yeah, so I mean,
Um,
like I said, like this one, we get like an EDM remix of the Thankskilling theme song. But I
mhm.
don't know. Like I was watching the opening credits of both, and I don't know if how many folks made it over to this one from the original. But the thing that gets me, in one of the main reasons that I'm, you know, uh, on the DL in love with Thanksgiving 3, is the fact that they use this plot device that is Thanksgiving 2 got the ET video game treatment, was completely and utterly pulled from release and burned, like destroyed, so that the world could never know its shame.
Right.
And I just think it's so fucking funny that like we pick up in the third movie, because the second one was so bad we're not even allowed to watch it.
Right.
And oh man, and you get to see a piece of it with the pilot. Oh my god, like that, and that puppet's dope as
Yeah.
shit.
That puppet is great. So I want to say maybe two of the writers came over from the first one. Let me see. Um yeah, two of the writers. I Well, I can't see it here, but I thought on Wikipedia it said there were four writers on the first one and three on the second one. So if that is true, three out of four returned, and Jordan was one of those writers. He was the director of both. Um, but can we also talk about the was it 8-bit portion,
Yeah, we
right?
got a video
It's not
game,
16, like
like an old Street Fighter conversation go on there, man.
that was a delight. That was It's always not always, but almost always really cool when you just like switch over into that
Yeah.
into that view for the story. Um Switching the storytelling view in that way was really interesting to me, and back and forth between the real
And that's
life
the
and
beauty of it, again, like if anyone has HBO Now or whatever it's called, Go, Max, whatever the fucking app's called now, they have a whole section.
HBO Yo.
They've put up like 20 some videos, like don't hug me, I'm scared, like unedited footage of a bear and Too Many Cooks, like these little short films that are like fucking completely out there acid trip screams into the void. I love them. I think they're so cool and they're so creepy. Like some of this shit, man, unedited footage of a bear is like gets fucking dark. Like and it's just, I can't even remember. I want to say my buddy James introduced me and set me on the path of the Don't Hug Me, I'm Scareds and the Lasagna Cats of the world. I feel like I've watched a bunch of them with Mo. Um,
I feel like that
drunken at
was
4 a.m. watching YouTube
literal
videos with Mo. But
literal nights, hours of going through YouTube videos you guys did. Yeah.
yeah, but like these shows, they have this facade of joy and happiness and normality to them.
Hmm.
And just below the surface, like the blood under your skin, just below the surface is this dark, crazy, horrifying mess.
Right.
And we get to see like pieces of it, like it's leaking through this veneer of happiness, and I love the world deconstructed in that
Mhm.
way. You know, I think it's such an interesting look, you know, because we live in this weird age of social media where everyone's on there talking about their best moments while very, you know, oftentimes not ever showing the world their worst. And it creates this like, everyone's better than me, everyone's happier than me, everyone has a better life than I do mentality. And these
Mhm.
shows like take that and just they pull the thread until it's
Yeah.
unraveling, and you're just like, oh, the fucking world's out to get me. puppets
No,
puppets are gonna kill me in my sleep.
100%. That is fascinating. It's always a really fascinating look, because, yeah, it's more prevalent now. Like before, you would go to holiday parties, or when you would go, meet up with a group of friends, that's when you painted the veneer on.
Yeah,
And now it's a consistent shield that people feel like they have to hold up.
yeah,
So when that starts to crack, it feels much more dangerous nowadays because it's up so much more often.
yeah,
I'm not going to post it, like I haven't put a whole lot on social media lately. I'm not going to post today because I don't have anything cool or interesting to say, or not that everybody needs to hear every thought that comes out of my head. you know um I'm not arguing for that, but there is a pressure, there is a sense of pressure with that. So yeah, you are absolutely right. It is it is a painfully beautiful way of looking at the pressure that we're all under when you do it right under the sheen of something happy and cheery.
yeah. Yeah, I would love to meet this dude and just see who he is and what he does and what's he about. Because like I watch a movie like Thankskilling 3, and I get pictures of like a guy with his shirt off, smoking unfiltered cigarettes to the butt and throwing like red paint at a white wall, and he's like covered in it. He's like using his hands and like a oversized paintbrush, like, and screaming in slow motion. Like that's what I feel like that dude's head is like in his brain. If you make a movie like Thanksgiving, that's Thanksgiving 3. Like that's what I feel like, because that's how my brain is. Like my brain oftentimes is just ah, like a constant screaming. And you know, it's it's nice to see that someone can take that noise and make art with it. And I
Mm-hmm.
don't like art. Like I don't like going to museums. I respect art and I respect artists, but I'm not a highbrow person. I don't it's not my
You're
cup of tea, you know?
so lowbrow.
But I will say this, like I recognize art. This is an attempt at art, and I love it for it. Or if it's not an attempt at art, it's a mistake in art's direction. Cuz it, like I said, it's beautifully crafted, but it's got like a baby doll head on a spike and like spider legs and a Christmas tree coming out of the baby's head and like a bee butt shooting spider webs. Like it's a it's a collage.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what this movie is. It's a collage, and if you or maybe it's a mosaic. And if you step back far enough from it, you can see the bigger picture and understand it. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I understand Thanksgiving 3, cuz I don't, and I don't know if it's meant to be understood, but I feel like I can appreciate it for what it is and what it did.
I appreciate much about it.
Yeah, it does.
Our
There's a lot.
appreciation is very different.
Yes, yes. As and that's okay.
That's okay.
That's the beautiful thing about you know, having tastes and things of that nature. You know, some people have different tastes. But that's why oil and vinegar taste so good together, you know what I'm saying? Oil and vinegar
Sure.
don't mix. Oil and vinegar
No,
don't mix. We all know that.
they complement each
But it's
other.
fucking delicious on a salad.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you,
Mm-hmm.
delicious.
Um, Either way, however you feel about this one or the first one, if you were able to watch either one, it it is uh something to be excited about on a front. um you're talking about art, TJ. I'm talking about art in, in the general term entertainment,
The royal art.
the royal art. It's always something to be excited about when you see people creating.
Yeah, it's a
And
good note.
I look forward to watching um the next movie. It's not something that we're putting on the schedule right away, but if you are interested, where are you, Jordan? It is I believe I saw that it was on Shutter. It's called The Headhunter. And I'm interested in checking it out because of Thankskilling and Thankskilling 3, and because, Shutter's got a lot of great stuff, got a lot of independent stuff. TJ and I got really excited last year. There's so much content to cover. But TJ and I got really excited last year because there was, for a while, we were just lacking in availability for horror. And then there was this big rush. They must have just put a lot of deals together, and there was just a ton of like really cool indie stuff on Prime. And then obviously, when we discovered Shutter, I can't even remember when that was. TJ, do you remember when that was? Was it
Nope,
last year before?
no idea.
um Shutter was such an exciting um channel to have, and we've discovered a lot of really good stuff there too. So I don't even, we need more days in the week and
Yeah,
hours in the day.
I would do this show 5 days a week if there
If we could.
if we could if there was a reason to.
Yeah,
Um,
there's just so much out there now.
yeah,
Like, holy shit.
big shout outs to Daniel Usage and Joe Hartzler, who played Uncle
The
Donnie and Jefferson respectively.
human actors.
Human actors.
Mm-hmm.
And then where was Muff? What a great name.
Oh,
Rhonda Worm.
so
Like,
funny. Yeah, because let's talk about that.
so
It is
good.
not easy to act against a puppet, to act against a green screen tennis ball, things like that. So when actors are able to pull off relationships with not human characters, it's great.
Mark M, who played Flois, who spit mad fire. Super hot fire.
Lois, the foul mouthed
Flois.
rapping grandma
So
or
good.
mother. She was a mother. But yeah,
Um,
like, whoa,
yeah, she was great.
whoa.
I love that style of puppetry, by the way. I think it's spitting image. I think. Let me just look it up real quick. Make sure. Uh, it is, yes. Spitting Image. It was an old British show. I think they might have brought it so you can
Didn't
watch
you
it here in the
didn't you
States.
get those like DVDs or Blu-rays a couple years ago?
I did. I got like an old other region DVD of it, of a season
Again,
of it.
which is a good point to remind people, we are big advocates of purchasing physical media. So when
Yeah,
you like
do that.
something, buy it if you have the storage. Obviously, I know it's like a big, that's kind of why we stopped years ago. We were also buying stuff just to get it. Oh, let's have that. That's $5.99. That's $4.99,
Yeah.
But if you really like something, we're huge proponents of buying physical media, because I know I want it to stay around forever. And if we don't um, give it a market, it's going to go away.
It's true. It's real talk. Buy physical media. Do it.
Mm-hmm.
Do it.
Do
Um,
it.
but yeah, that's Thankskilling 3, I think, in a nutshell.
Yeah.
I want to say go and watch it. But I would definitely put the disclaimer on there of like only go and watch this movie if you like the kind of movie I just described. Like if you are a trauma head or you like some of like you can't even say Full Moon. It's like trauma, it's like Grindhouse, it's hard R
It's
rated,
raunchy is
raunchy,
another good word for
fart
it.
humor, like you know what I mean? Like it's juvenile humor that has a very special place in my heart. Um
And even
then if
Thankskilling is a bit raunchy, but you can
yeah,
get through it more easily.
Thankskilling is a entirely night and day different movie experience than Thankskilling 3. Like go
Yeah.
watch Thanksgiving on Thanksgiving. Like do it, go rent it or whatever. It's a fun, stupid Thanksgiving horror
Not with the
movie.
whole family though.
Not it's not for Nan Nan and Pop
Mm-mm.
Pop or Little Timmy. Don't let them watch it, but everybody like between the age bracket of
Nan
like
and Pop Pop.
18 and like 50 might you
Mm-hmm.
might be able to get away with it. You know, just people who like might go in the back and
Maybe.
smoke a J with you. You know, maybe they're a couple bottles of wine in and you guys just finished dinner, you know. Maybe those relatives you share this holiday treat with.
Definitely not the ones you might get into a debate with. Bless you.
Thank you. Yeah, but yeah, that's our Thanksgiving week
Special
turkey
feature.
day special double feature.
Bless you. My goodness.
I'm sneezing up a storm over here.
Take your
Yeah,
allergy pill.
I will. Thank you all for being here. Don't forget December 1st, I'll be putting on my Santa suit, and that's a real thing. Decorating the tree and watching Christmas movies and holiday movies with you folks, all the way from northeastern Pennsylvania to your homes, where we'll discuss, laugh, drink us some good beers on a Wednesday night. And that's
Mm-hmm.
Beer Me and a Christmas Tree. Wednesday nights, 7 p.m. Eastern, starting December 1st and running all December long.
All
Um,
December long.
Beyond that, we've got another new show coming out soon. Keep an eye on the socials for that announcement. We've got a new schedule coming out soon. Everything's getting shuffled around, days, times. It's all getting different. We're going to be running basically Monday through Thursday, taking it off the weekends. And yeah, really excited. We have some cool stuff coming up and can't wait to share with you guys. Come December 1st, we should be back in a pretty decent running order. Blood and Popcorn's getting a facelift. So
Mm.
that's really exciting. Yeah, so we have some exciting stuff coming up. So thanks for all of you who stick around and
Yeah.
during the channel's kind of regrowing period and still support. We very
post
much appreciate you guys.
post current move, post, move 2.5. I don't
Yeah,
know.
we'll do this again in 4 months.
I laugh because it's true. Um, yeah, thank you so much. I am thankful for all of you who hang out with us and watch and listen. It's always exciting to sort of it's kind of like a round table, even amongst us and Glenn, when we add the community in, it's always exciting to talk about it. And hit on things that other people bring up that you might not have seen. So I'm definitely thankful for that. And for you, the community, happy Thanksgiving to those who participate. Also, this is National Native American Heritage Month. Let's not forget that as well. There, with with the controversy obviously surrounding American Thanksgiving, let's remember that there are wonderful things that we celebrate about Thanksgiving, but let's not forget how it is that certain things came about. So I know I'm going to have like a personal sort of quest to try and support more Native American creators. So if anybody has any thoughts or recommendations, throw it in Twitter or in the Discord, because that's always good to celebrate everybody.
Hell yeah. I support this message. This message paid for by Denise Pantoja for president.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's it, everybody. Thankful for all of you as well. Thankful for my dear friends Denise and Glenn, who we'll all be back first week of December, I think.
I think so. I think that's going to be it.
I think on the new night too. Should we tell the folks at home what the new night is, D?
Oh yeah, do it. I dare you. Or did you want me to do it?
No, I'll listen. I could do it. Or you could do it. Whatever you want to do.
You do it.
Well, we're keeping the time, 10 p.m. Eastern, but we're moving the show back one night to Thursday nights. So starting first week of December, we'll see you on Thursday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern, for more Blood and Popcorn. Till then, have a spectacular holiday season. If you have time off, enjoy that time off. Spend some quality time with your loved ones or your most hated enemies. Whatever you choose to do, make sure
or
you
the
do
relatives you have to.
Yeah. Make sure you do it with a thankful heart.
Oh, God, I love that song.
Thanks for being here. And as Turkey would say, before we go, Denise, where can people find you on the internet?
Oh, sorry, you can find me. No, that's okay. No big deal. At Denise Pantoja, and at the D McGorgon on TikTok. I always say the wrong thing because my brain, it's fuzzy.
It's great. You have a great brain. I'm at TJ Rotell, wherever popular internets are sold. Thanks for being here, everybody. And as I was about to say, as Turkey would say, gobble, gobble, motherfuckers. Good night, everybody. A good night.